a barrel. Gas prices in the U.S. now up 94 cents a gallon since President Trump launched the war. Israel with that major assault on that Iranian gas field, one of the largest in the world, going up in flames. It comes after the U.S. military targeted multiple Iranian targets, including missile launchers the Pentagon says are used to fire at ships in the Strait of Hormuz. And tonight, just in dramatic video showing an intense wave of Iranian missiles and drones being intercepted over Dubai. Iran tonight now warning the UAE, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia to evacuate their energy facilities. ABC's chief international correspondent James Longman leading us off from the region again tonight.
Shockwaves and uncertainty over oil and gas prices only worsening tonight. Flames shooting into the air as Israel bombs the world's largest gas field in Iran and the backbone of the country's energy sector. Video circulating online shows the flames and smoke engulfing the refinery. Israel's move comes just hours after the US dropped multiple 5,000-pound bunker buster bombs on Iranian missile sites along the coastline in the Strait of Hormuz. The US says they targeted cruise missiles that Iran could use on oil tankers and ships passing through that critical waterway. Tonight, Iran retaliating to Israel's attack on its gas fields with a furious missile barrage across the region. This huge explosion in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, seen in video posted on social media. Skies over Dubai tonight, air defenses knocking down incoming Iranian drones and missiles. Iran also striking the world's largest liquefied natural gas terminal in Qatar. Extensive damage reported. The Qataris condemning the attack, calling it a dangerous escalation. Iran tonight with this dire new warning, saying if you attack our oil and gas facilities, we'll do the same. Iran now urging Saudi Arabia, Qatar and the UAE to evacuate their energy facilities immediately, the lifeblood of this region and engine of the global economy. Experts say the list of Iran's targets account for more than 1.25 million barrels per day of oil and natural gas production. Tonight's attack sending global oil prices surging above $109 per barrel. Gas prices in the US spiking 94 cents since the start of the war, now averaging $3.88 a gallon. Late today, Vice President Vance called the surging gas prices a, quote, temporary blip.
We're working on a number of things. In fact, a couple of things that I think will be announced in just the next 24 to 48 hours. I don't want to get ahead of the president on that, but we recognize this is an issue.
And tonight, Iran also unleashing this cluster missile attack on Israel. Multiple explosives raining down on Tel Aviv, a couple in their 70s killed. This as the Israeli military ramps up attacks on Iranian-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon. This entire apartment building in Beirut razed to the ground. Residents given just an hour's notice to get out. Meanwhile, back in Iran, defiance on the streets of Tehran tonight. Thousands mourning the national security chief, Ali Larijani, the regime's de facto leader, assassinated in an Israeli airstrike.
So, y'all need to get right with God.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Things are getting worse.
God will show you what to do when you pray to him and get right with him, how to prepare and what to do.
Yes.
You'll need his direction.
Definitely. And, you know, from what we understand, Trump said, well, somebody asked Trump, when will the war, be over with? And he answered, when he feels it in his bones. I think it's time for him to feel it in his bones. Don't y'all?
Yeah, he could be that because he wants one world order, which he's been preaching ever since he got in this term, is that he will not stop until all the money is eliminated and the digital dollar takes over. That is all a plan for all countries to work together to stop using real dollars and going to digital. So it might sound crazy to do all this, but once that all happens, he knows in his bones then there's no money left. There's no power, no strength in this country.
The Bible has to come to pass.
Yes.
And that's what's happening. So y'all need to get prepared. First of all, spiritually, be right with God. And then prepare physically.
And mentally,
also.
Be able to handle the stress.
Yes.
Pray for God to give you peace over this. The handwriting's on the wall. That's another place in the Bible. It's easy to see. This has never been, and wars and rumors of wars that will never be again. The Bible's true.
In Daniel 8:23 through 25, it talks about a king of fierce countenance who destroys peaceably. Y'all look that up. Until next time, 2 Lamps Last Hour News.